I don't know why we're going back.
I don't know why I'm Tails.
The sound has suddenly gotten quieter, so I'm gonna have to
levels, but with Tails this
boost
time,
it up a little bit.
Knuckles.
Maybe they made it quiet for
You have to get
Tails? Also, why is Tails going to Wave Ocean?
That would be
What?
unbelievably amazing.
Help me out,
What do you mean
guys.
this castle has 2
How do I
layers?
find a specific review on Metacritic?
No clue.
You don't.
So I have to go to X-Play.
Maybe they don't know either.
That was my guess.
Wikipedia often links the X-Play one.
Oh, radical, I
Hey,
guess.
the X-Play review
Well done.
index. Then stop playing this fucking game! I sure do love replaying stages.
He's actually doing pretty well for being just tossed into the middle of nowhere and told go to
Good.
it.
You should hate.
Albeit making a little much
The thing is
noise.
that Tails' gameplay is not in the least bit entertaining.
In fact, it's really unfun. You know. Search video game reviews.
I can't get up there. How do
So
I
go somewhere else, come on.
Spring or something.
Or, I don't know, practice the stage once off camera or something.
Respect.
Then again, they just wanted to have it over with
They're invisible.
as quickly as possible.
It's like impossible to kill anything with him.
Which I guess I can sympathize with.
Kidding.
Come on, it's a rail. It's right
He's
there.
not a skateboard. He's flying and shit.
Skating
You're
boards
terrified of it
cool
because you don't have a
kids
homing
only.
attack.
Those dolphins
This is
are
what it's
going to
like. This is
kill
the world that I
They
envision.
didn't like jump entirely too high.
I'd like to imagine that the world that I asked for, one with no homing attacks, also doesn't
What
have
is
this
fizzing?
stupid
One of those things.
ring bomb
you.
things.
Electroplankton?
Fake ring
Then
bombs.
it would be fun and cool.
Bombs of fake rings.
You'd think that.
I do think that actually.
You
And
moron.
perspective creates an impossible situation.
Mom the whale again?
What?
It
The
missed you,
whale?
that's what.
No.
Sonic
You
the
mean
Hedgehog
what?
gets 1 star out of 5.
I
One.
give this game a 1
Out of five.
out of 5. That was all I actually
Yeah.
wanted to do was set up that joke. Adam Sessler is a fantastic
Well, you don't-
human being.
Adam
You don't
Sessler?
necessarily know it was
Who are
Sessler.
you guys talking about?
I don't really care.
But I suspect that it was Sessler.
Someone once said you never get a second chance to make a first impression. However, Sega believes in second chances and more importantly that their target audience never played the original Sonic game. The blue fuzzball of Flash is back in Sonic the Hedgehog for the Xbox
Alright, now
360.
what?
A new
Beach.
Hedgehog, larger environments, and named talent all add to the promise of new life for this dying franchise. Unfortunately,
Oh,
Sega
if
is
only
also
it had
strong believers in
finally
breaking
and
their promises,
finally died.
shipping out games before
No.
taking out all the bugs.
What?
This, by all rights, should have killed it, right? I
Get
mean,
up there?
No, not me.
no one took this game seriously.
Dude,
There.
We all laughed at it, right? That's again
Oh,
my own
you are kidding
dark speculations about that one person who
that is.
And that's
actually
game over.
likes
Game over.
Sonic
That
2006
That
and
is.
Game over,
while
man.
watching
Game
this,
over.
just
Over 73%.
grits his
Yeah, we can
teeth
handle
and
this.
hates
Yeah, we got
every
this.
second of it.
The next
Whoop.
generation of
Oh,
birds.
this time you
It all
skipped the
began with a
cutscene,
bang,
huh?
Fireworks, to be precise, from
You
the professional
villains.
voice acting of the new slimmed-down model of
What are you
Dr.
reading now?
Eggman, the X-Play review.
They said in who
They're
generation
reading
it was.
reviews, they're failing at the game.
You would
I am
think
in a
that
dark
Sega would
place,
really
and I
play
need a
everything they
dark
have
drink.
into this game.
Fortunately,
When
I
Sonic
have
shows up,
one right
The
here.
barely
I am going to
4-foot
partake.
molded plastic model of a hedgehog never quite fits the elegantly designed cutscenes or anywhere else in the game. After the first of many loading screens appears, the attention to detail drops. Characters' flapping jaws often miss their dialogue, if the programmers bothered to give them a mouth to begin with.
Princess Elise went to see Eggman by
Aw,
herself.
poor.
Chelsea, please help her.
Sadly, the cutscenes held together with a generous portion of loading screens may be the best part of this comedy.
I mean, it does
I think turn
does
left.
raise the question of just what is going on
Go
and
back,
why
back,
we
back.
are trying to help out or stop it. I mean, it was
Really,
pretty
Princess
straightforward
Elise
up to this
serves as a
point, you
metaphor
know. Eggman's a bad guy, he's doing bad stuff,
No.
we have to get him.
No,
And
hold on.
they're
I'm
even
an
complete with a
English
setback,
major,
you know,
okay.
we're trying to stop him, but he
Well, I'm
throws
studying
us,
some language, I guess.
back in time or forward in time or whatever, and then that's a
Yeah,
setback and we have to
I mean,
get
like,
back
I know
to the
that
main
a
chase.
PhD, this
But then
qualifies
we
me to be
do.
an English major.
And now we've gotten
As
the
a
princess,
scientist, I'm very
so
I
The
was a-
game quickly
where do
falls
we
into the same
go
pattern
from
of
here?
trouncing around Soliana,
Soliana.
Soliana.
playing through 4 areas and then
Soliana is
quickly
actually a
shot
pretty
out
cool
back to
name.
Soliana for another round of boredom. Traversing the Duplo
I
style
mean, it's not
houses
bad.
is more tedious than challenging.
Could be
People
better.
Along the way will ask for your help or wave 4
Come to think of it,
polygons
it's
in
rather
a
awful.
direction that may or may not be your
Boo!
destination. Tasks from the 10 meandering townsfolk need cover attacking enemies, jumping through hoops, or running around the same dismal town. First, you need to accept the challenge, wait through a loading screen, listen to the person repeat the challenge, and wait through a second loading screen before taking on the task. Frequently, your task will take less time than the loading screens that took you there.
Yeah, that's about right. I really wish he wouldn't read reviews of the game that they're in.
You can grind.
Yeah, oh, you try grinding and it works, huh? You
Box breaking, exploding,
big
and
idiot.
at times bouncing around for no good reason. Our little Azure Throwball hardly takes advantage of his
Did
newly acquired ability.
Tails just, like, take a
The game
shot?
focuses on the powers of a certain
It looked like he
gray-haired
had
hero
force
rather
armor
than
there
its
for a
headline.
second.
You better get used to the bland and often
Man,
ugly
I
areas
could have
of
been
this
playing
little
Diablo
adventure.
3 this
Sonic
whole
tends
day
to
instead of
send you
doing
back
this.
sends you back for seconds, often with a different character, and
At least they stopped talking about pantyhose and
Ooh,
gondolas.
That's fantastically dumb. I just want to point that out. Well,
So-
no. If this game was actually worth running through fast, it would be fantastic. A fantastically great idea.
Wait, what was the idea?
The fact that you could just what the fuck?
It knows when you're sleeping and when you're awake and bad or good.
Oh,
Yeah, if you could
Merry
just,
Christmas, everybody.
Run up, run
we've had our
through the
references
fog
to
things.
Zombie Jesus and Baby Jesus, and now I guess regular old Jesus.
Alright, let's try this again from up here.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not gonna quite work, is it? Oh, hey,
But just barely.
Great.
So you gotta.
that's neat.
you
It's
gotta
almost
stick
like
to
they
it, so it's all good.
they designed
Oh
it to
God,
work
this
that
is
The
way.
laser whale.
Now there's springs.
Laser whale.
Now can you...
Well,
is it like
you fouled
in
it up.
Sonic and Knuckles, Sonic 3 or
Harf.
whatever?
No, it's very strange.
Is it you have to hold down the button or something?
What on earth?
Where are you going?
You're going the wrong
I'm
way.
trying to
He
go
can't goof any
down.
of
You're trying to fail.
goof any of
Stop
I don't
pulling
believe you.
anything At all. Just let it go.
There we go. Jeez.
You don't need your tail for any of this.
I swear, only these idiots could mess up a game where you're just... You hit the next thing that shoots you to the next thing.
Well,
Very little interaction, all told. All the aiming is pre-done for you.
That is just
Fabulous.
Like that.
fabulous.
Yeah, you can't fail to
Fabulous
hit
video,
that
let's
spring.
play.
Or the next spring, or whatever.
This is Trintragula.
So as soon as
No,
they
no, it's not.
give you,
This is
like,
actually
any
not.
freedom at all, like these sections, they go all over the place and they don't know what to do because the game has stopped leading them around by the nose with hooks.
Is that you over there? We love you, Shred.
Why'd you go back there?
No, we don't. He sucks at all the games he plays too.
But we still love him.
Oh,
I
no, we,
guess.
no, we don't.
I-
is
I
that
don't
He
know.
the way
embarrasses
on?
himself
Oh, I guess it is.
This level design is embarrassing. I say this as a twin-tailed fox.
It's actually rather clever to
I
reuse
just love
their
his
levels, and
exasperated sigh when you run out of energy.
have different secrets for different characters. I mean, they basically did that
Okay.
As a
in
twin-tailed fox,
Sonic
I'm
3
not
and Knuckles,
bothering
right?
you.
Because you could play through as Knuckles and you got a different experience out of the game with only, a slight
Just love
variation
playing
in
on
level
that game.
design. In fact, they
Has
were the
bold
same levels,
characters.
and if you used
It seems way
glitches and
too
tricks,
easy
you
to
could
do.
glitch into different parts of the level that you
Almost
weren't
like-
supposed to get to.
Why is it there? That was very close. It's up there.
Right?
It's
So
up there.
It's up!
What that lets
You
the
can't get
designers
there, though.
do is make
Kennedy,
segments
go left, go left.
How did you
that
get
are
around
kind
the
of
way you
character
got?
exclusive without making entire new levels for those characters, and
Very- oh
get a
my
lot
God.
out
Oh
of
God.
Elise is standing
little.
right here on top of
you
this
know, it's
platform.
a good
And somehow you
idea.
teleport it
It's a
down
fine
to the
idea.
bottom of the thing.
That said,
Yes.
Technically,
the game is
Fox
still
has
crap.
four
I mean,
split
there's
video.
no
Well,
real
if there were
reason
tails, I
for
don't
for
know.
this to happen,
The thing
and
is, there's
the
no
level
tails
is
on
really
bones.
terrible to begin with. So just going through it a second time is going to
Do you
make
know
it
whose bones
terrible
are on
once
display in
over
this
again. You
museum?
know, it's
Your bones.
not the kind of
My
thing that
bones.
you would
Bones,
want to
bones.
repeat.
Bone, bone, bone.
He's
Bone is a
talking about
funny word when
bones,
you say
huh?
it like that.
So that's one thing
thanks,
that's stuck
Travis.
with us through the ages.
Wasted so much of my time.
I can just kill you.
If you had cooperated with me earlier, I wouldn't have had to do this.
You should shoot the city anyway.
Yep.
Dr. Eggman, why do you wish to revive the flames of disaster?
Because I love to wreck
To
shit.
see what happens!
I'm a
Scientist.
scientist.
I'm a scientist.
Press Bhutan's observe result. Repeat.
I can't
X5.
deal with this pillow.
Secrets are in his eternal flame.
We gotta live on science alone.
His power.
It is a really cool looking Dr. Eggman, I gotta say.
Time itself.
What's the difference?
That's
between
just
those two?
fantastic.
I wish to obtain this power and dominate every.
You gotta get Darkrai. You gotta stop this.
From the past.
Darkrai is kind of a dick.
Future.
You wish
Did you actually watch that
to
movie?
relive the
I
time.
did.
Yes.
You didn't watch the movie, did you?
No, but he's a dick in
Is within
the
you!
PMD sequel.
It remains dormant in you, Princess.
Congratulations.
Oh,
you just called it.
In the movie, they think he's a dick, and then he's actually awesome. And then everyone's sad because he dies.
Tap it, tap it, tap
My hams will.
Agent Smith bongos not gift!
it. I'll whistle a happy hacking tune.
Jason Bites.
The poor game, the
Manipulating
poor
the
people playing it,
Plus he has that shitty
it's destroyed their
brown
minds, and the
Begin
least
the
little
operation.
thing
He doesn't do
becomes
enough with the
entertaining
shitty
to them.
grin in this game.
face. No.
His teeth aren't enormous enough.
I'm
They
full
thought that
of
boss a
owls.
couple levels ago was good too.
I'm full of owls.
The owls are exactly as they seem.
Put them back.
Head for the
Now.
old Soliana Castle. Where is
Antarctica
the
is the
old
only
Soliana Castle?
continent without
As
owls.
opposed to the new Soliana Castle.
Well, presumably they built
So you
a
just
new
got
Soliana
a routine owlectomy or radial owlectomy or...
Oh, why is all your text red?
It's orange, you dip.
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 One.
Dip.
Dip.
Out of five.
We go to the ancient castle. Let's get here first and save Elise.
Where is the ancient castle?
To get there, you need to pass Soliana's
The
test.
bishop.
The bishop will know.
The bishop. Dun dun.
The mini.
Wow,
Oh,
an
great. Now it
actual
tells me that Junkie XL
useful
healing
piece
device.
of
Actually,
character
keep telling me.
dialogue
What?
from
Bishop
NPCs.
has
That's
nothing.
down by the bell tower. Where
quite strange.
is
The bell tower is that giant honkin' tower.
Okay, but first let's go
There.
to the store.
And see if they have anything new for us.
Go to sauna mode.
Oh, they
There
do.
we go. That's what I want. I
Green
want
gem. Yeah.
this. I want this.
Maybe
And
that'll be
I
helpful
want-
for...
This.
kind of conspicuous
out
that
of
he
it.
has
I'm
almost
aware.
exactly enough money to
So
get
you
all
have
the
to
things that he
equip gem
wanted.
now?
No.
No, they just automatically equip. This is a Sonic game, pal.
Well, it's because one of them is slow and the other one is fast, so...
It's probably R1 during certain things. Just a hunch. The way to the old castle of Soliana, it's been a while since anyone has asked me that.
It's a holy place. Play the song of the Holy Family and you can get in. Special seal.
Yep.
Must overcome 3 tries.
Oh, each more tedious than the
There's only 2
last, I'm
trials.
sure.
Maybe I want
They're
to
the
save
trials
my
of
game
courage, wisdom.
first. No, it saved for me.
Courage,
Power.
wisdom,
I
and
did
power.
buy all that stuff.
Yeah, you gotta remember that you bought things.
Tick tock, tick tock.
TikTok would.
Probably not a bad idea to save frequently at any rate in the game.